Hi, my friends. Joe Kovach here, and I want to talk to you a little bit today. People have been asking me a lot lately, kind of some of the tools that I use to get through the day, get through the challenges that we all have in life. So I want to share one of them with you today, and it's very simple and it's free, assuming that you have internet and an email. And that's just signing up for the gazillion different emails that you can get for free from the different inspirational websites, authors, poets, songwriters that send out, their daily wisdom, words of advice that keep you on track. Every day we have opportunities to kind of fall back into the old stories that keep us stuck, or to stay focused on the new one that we're creating at the time. So I'm going to share with you a few of the ones that I choose to get. One of those is Mary Morrissey, and if you visit my page often, you'll see a lot of her quotes that I share. She's an amazing spiritual counselor, coach, inspirational speaker, and author. So you've probably seen her around if you're kind of into the metaphysical, spiritual type of information. I get Wayne Dyer's information. Neil Donald Walsh, author of Conversations with God series, is another phenomenal one, and I'm going to share one with you in just a moment from him. And two others, the Notes from the Universe from Mike Tooley. You've probably seen him if you've seen the movie The Secret. These are amazing little messages from Mike that he sends, because he sends them in essence as if the universe or God, whatever you want to call that, is the author. So it's pretty amazing, and it blows my mind how many times that I'll be going through something and this anonymous email, not anonymous, but general email that he sends to everybody is speaking, right to me for that moment. And the last one are from Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. Again, pure law of attraction type of information, but for me, it's probably some of the best wisdom on the planet. So I was just going to go ahead and read one from today that I thought, I could have just typed out, but I wanted to share it with you in person. This one's from Neil Donald Walsh. And I always begin with, on this day of your life, and it has your name. I believe God wants you to know. And it says that all problems you face today are going to go away unless you worry them to stay. It says problems like worry. Worry is a magnet for them. If you just let it be, the current worrisome condition will not even be a part of your life in a short time from now. If you worry enough about it, however, you can be sure that it will stick around. So do your best. So just do your best around all this, and then turn it over to God. So I like this because the topic idea of creating your story, we're all doing that every moment, depending on what we're focusing on. So I'll give you an example. I spent this past Saturday about 8 to 9 hours cleaning my pool, and I'm still loving the fact that I have a pool. I've had it for 2 years now, and it's taken me 40 years to get it. So didn't mind draining it, cleaning it, power washing it, cleaning all around it. And if you live here in Vegas, you know that on Sunday, so within 12 hours basically from the time I finished, the winds picked up, and it was a disaster. So it didn't even really last a day, and I had already, cleaned it twice since. And I remember waking up in the middle of the night hearing that wind. It was really hard wind, thinking, oh, seriously, it didn't last a day. And at the same time, then the thought popped into my head, like, what are you complaining about? You have a pool. You've never had one before, so so you got to go out and vacuum it up. It's yours. Enjoy it. Be grateful. And so I just let that story go. I could have stayed in the story of, poor Joe, and, why do these things always happen to me? And it's kind of like, how come every time I wash my car, it rains the next day type of thing. But you know what? It's just as easy to get unstuck. Start focusing on what you want instead of what you don't want. And you may hear that a lot. And as much as I hear it, I still find myself focusing on what I don't want, complaining about what I don't want, which again just kind of attracts, brings into your life, so to speak, more of whatever you're focusing on. So remember, kind of again, to go back to the quote from Neil, that all the problems you face today are going to go away unless you worry them to stay. So pay attention, be aware. If I may be of service to you, I am a life coach. I love to do that. So my website is thecleardesire.com. declaredesired.com. Also, something new is I'm a newly ordained wedding officiant here in Las Vegas, which means I can marry people. I'm very excited about this because I'm all about the love and spreading it any way I can. So you can find me information as well on the same website, declaredesired.com. So looking forward to the next video. Namaste, my friends.